You're watching Ask the Expert. I'm Greg Kirkham, and today I'm here with Lorena Morales, Global Director of Revenue Operations at JLL, based in good old sunny San Francisco, California. Lorena, welcome to the show.
Hi, Greg. Thank you for having me. You say sunny California. San Francisco is kind of like a joke because it's never sunny. It's always very cold. But I love it here. And yeah, correct. I'm currently at JLL, the global real estate company, doing the best as I can as a revenue operations global leader right now.
Yeah, well, you're doing an amazing job. So, how did you get started in real estate and revenue operations in that space?
It's a funny story because I actually, when I came to the US almost 14 years ago, one of my first jobs was actually in the architecture and real estate space, but more on the animation creative side of the house. And that's when I built my network in real estate a million years ago. Then life passed. I worked with almost exclusively startups through that decade. And my previous company, which was a consultancy, it was the first revenue operations as a service consultancy. And so that's when my involvement with revenue operations started, and I fell in love with the methodology. I am one of the what I like to call the originals because revenue operations was not a thing back then. And so I even worked to open the category with G2 Crowd, etc. Now it's G2. And long story short, from that experience, when I was working with the biggest SaaS companies in the world, like Twilio, PagerDuty, Coursera, you name it, a friend of mine from my previous network told me, hey, we need a fresh set of eyes. This is a position that no one has held. It doesn't exist in JLL. Could you be interested? And I was like, oh, but this is a global, huge thing. And so I said yes. And so here I am.
Fantastic. Yeah. So, looking at the industry now, what are some of the key insights you've gained, and where do you see it heading within the next couple of years?
I think it's interesting. JLL is one of those companies that it's a good thing for us. I think that even in crisis, we thrive. It's more than a 300-year-old company. And even through like recessions and all these things that we've seen through history, we've found a way to be profitable and to really bring innovative solutions, etc. So I think where it's going, and the answer is going to be a little cliche, is the utilization of AI, right? But it's different, and it's innovative because this is an industry that you cannot test things that fast, and where AI is moving at a speed that nobody has seen before, and literally there's something new every single day. I think JLL is doing fantastic in bringing all this innovation together. And as a whole, the CRE industry is going to start to utilize more and more for the admin stuff that used to take, I don't know, 6 months, for example. Like if you could assess all the needs of a building for documentation, even if it's a historical building, imagine the amount of time that takes for a human to really understand the status of the building, right? And so where is it going? I mean, I can talk specifically about like the commercial real estate or residential or like our different business lines or even work dynamics. But I think overall, we can see recovery from the really, really tough years in COVID. I think starting last year, we started to kind of ramp up everything when people started to go back to the offices, etc.
Wow. Well, I always love your insights, Lorena. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. To learn more about Lorena Morales and JLL, visit asktheexperttv.com.